free mech of March is going to be the Uziel 6P. Hi friends, I'm of course still TTB. Welcome back to Mechwarrior Online news. Now, we have finally learned that this month's free mech is going to be the Uziel 6P, which is a 6 energy, 1 AMS hardpoint medium mech with some interesting build options. This one is going to be free this month. You can get it if you play Mechwarrior Online and play the event and get a couple of challenges done, and then you can get the free mech and its mech bay. So let's go ahead and have a look at the details of the event. As always, there's going to be a couple of different challenges that you can do. The only one that you need to actually win is the last one, because that will give you the mech, but let's go over all of them really quick. For one victory, once again, you will get 7 days premium time, aka a double money for you, or is it like 50%? I think it's 50% cash bonus for your C-bills that you get from playing matches and winning and or losing. Then resistance, accumulate 1000 match score, you get 25 GSP. By the way, speaking about the time frame, currently, as of doing this video, you have 26 days left to get this done and claim your mech. Make sure to claim your mech afterwards. You have to do it manually on the website or in-game in the little event calendar. If you don't claim it, it's gonna get lost after 14 days, so keep that in mind. Now, we talked about the 1000 match score, 25 GSP. That's gonna help you skill your new mech. 2000 match score will get you 50 GSP on top. 3000 match score will get you the decal sheet 2, plus another 1 million C-bills. For 4000 total match score accumulated, you will get a peace sign and another 1 million C-bills. Restore 5000 match score will get you a 1000 whopping MC. That's enough to buy a couple of warhorns when they are on sale. So that is really nice. Or a couple of mech bays. For Clear Sky, 6000 match score, you get the color Stamp Blue. So there is actually a color in this month's event. And 6000 match score over the course of, what is that, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, basically. That's not too much to ask, guys. That is easily achievable, even if you get like only 250 match score on average. Fertile Land, 7000 match score, color Angelic Yellow. Okay, that is interesting. So this month actually has 2 colors, and ooh, okay, we're changing things around a little bit. Okay, we're changing things around a little bit. So, as it looks like I was completely wrong. In order to get the Uziel, you actually have to do only one thing, and that is you have to accumulate 8000 match score over the next 26 days. So, that is interesting to me, because normally this would be hidden like behind like a bigger but separate part of the event. But this time it's actually hidden behind 8000 match score and nothing else. So you just play the game, and as you get the 8000 match score, you're going to complete all these goals automatically, no problem whatsoever. So 8000 match score, 1 mech bay, and your free Uziel 6P. And for 9000 match score, you get the bolt-on angel wings that we saw earlier in the picture. And for 10,000 match score, you get the pattern mountain line Uziel. In my opinion, this 10,000 match score reward is lackluster, very lackluster. I'm not a huge fan. That's a personal opinion. This is not gospel. This is my personal opinion. I find the mountain line paint jobs boring. I would have liked to see something different here. But I mean, it's free, so don't look a gift horse in the mouth, I guess. But there are better paint jobs out there that would have been a little bit more interesting, in my opinion. But yeah, the big one is accumulate 8000 match score over the next 26 days. Get your mech bay, get your Uziel. And then if you get 2000 more, you get the pattern as well as the angel wings on top. Now guys, there's also something that was a little bit curious to me, and maybe that's just because of people liking the thread or whatnot, but normally all these threads are unlocked, so people will be commenting on that. But if you go to this Uziel post in the forums, you will see that the topic is locked, and it shows 70 comments so far that do not show up anymore for whatever reason. And maybe I didn't catch this early enough, but is this 70 comments here in this thread that people are just unhappy with this and PGI just chose to basically put it under the rug, or is this 70 interactions in total? I don't know. I just find it weird that this should be the only topic in the announcements over the past history that I can remember that seems to be locked at 0 replies. That just something doesn't feel right here. Something really does not feel right here. But maybe you guys can let me know what happened there. All right, let's jump on over to Mechwarrior Online. Let's talk about a couple of builds for your Uziel 6P. All right, guys, here we are in MWO. Here is the Uziel 6P. It comes standard equipped with 2 medium lasers, 2 medium pulses, and 2 PPCs, which is a horrible build, so we will go ahead, of course, and fix that. Standard engine that it comes with is going to be an XL250. That's not a bad engine to have lying around because a lot of like more flimsy or lightweight mechs use an XL250 engine to try and fit as many weapons as possible. It also has the capability to run jump jets. Speed's going to be 81 kph. Crooks, interestingly enough, we get armor on center torso, left torso, and right torso, extra structure on center torso, left torso, and right torso, not in the arms though, where most of our weapons are. And the quirks that are most interesting for us are 10% on energy cooldown and 10% range. No quirks on heat and or other stuff, but energy cooldown and range, interestingly enough. Okay, now how would we build this mech? Well, first of all, you look at this mech, and as I said, like my personal opinion is just strip the mech immediately, because you don't want to run this weird combo. Now, what could you do? Well, we've got 50 tons available. Let's say we wanted to stick with the engine that comes with the mech, which is the XL250. In my opinion, actually, by the way, the wrong engine. It should come with an XL255. Same tonnage, but a tiny bit faster than the XL250. But we're nitpicking here, but it should have been a 255. Come on. Let's be honest, it should have been a 255 engine. So what you do first is, of course, you armor up your mech to the maximum armor possible. This is just so that later on we can remove some armor if we need to go ahead and allocate the armor elsewhere, for example, into weapons or cooling. But for the beginning, I like to start, and I'm doing this in real time so you guys can follow me and can follow along as I'm thinking about these potential builds, because I have no idea what we throw on this thing. It's going to be a complete mystery to myself as well. Okay, so now we've got the mech set up. It comes with endosteel structure, double heatsinks, and standard armor. We've got the XL250 in there. No weapons yet. So what weapon systems could we do? Well, we could do 6 medium lasers, but 6 medium lasers is super underpowered for a mech that size. It would still work. You could also do 6 ear mediums. Would also work. What I think would be definitely possible, and definitely a good build, is going to be 2 heavy PPCs. Because that is basically very similar to the blackjack build that people do with 2 heavy PPCs. And I would build it like this. Yeah, you've got the XL250 engine right here. You get 3 jump jets in there, and as you can see, we are at 47 tons. Maybe get light ferro in here. Let's see. Could put another double heatsink in there. And if you wanted to, you could lower the arms a little bit, add in a laser AMS. Alternatively, don't use light ferro. Don't use light ferro, and instead shave the arms. And if you said, for example, you would shave the left arm almost completely and leave the right arm open, you could do something like that, where you put in 2 double heat sinks into the right arm and have the left arm at a token 1 armor. It also lower the head a little bit more, get the armor up a little bit more. There we go. So in this case, or maybe lower the legs here a little bit more, get a little bit more armor on the arm. Doesn't really matter, but this would be a solid build, I think. 2 heavy PPCs. You should be absolutely fine with this build. The other option would be, if you went ahead and said, for example, 2 heavy PPCs is all nice, but I want to have more safety, you could add in small lasers. Yeah, because if people underrun your heavy PPC, you've got your mid-range of 90 meters, just throw in 2 small lasers, and you would also have a solid build that can also defend itself. And you can chain in those small lasers at, I would say, about 200 meters without problems, and just add in a little bit of extra damage. For small lasers, don't put up your nose at the damage, because 4 small lasers together is also 15 damage every, every 2 seconds. That's not bad. That is almost, I would say, that is actually an AC-20 right there for small lasers. Okie dokie. So, heavy PPC, small lasers. Of course, if you don't want to do that, you could also do a combination where you went, and I would always put the PPCs, by the way, in the side torsos, because then you get the higher mounts up here for your PPCs. You could do normal PPCs, absolutely. You could go with 2 normal PPCs, and then maybe medium lasers, right? That would be a possibility. 2 PPCs and 4 medium lasers. Of course, you then want to invest into more cooling. Lots of double heat sinks in there, and of course, you would armor up the arm, and maybe your head or your legs, and boom, there you go. Another build, 2 PPCs, 4 medium lasers. Okay, let's say we don't want to use PPCs. Let's say we don't want to use PPCs. Another option would be to go for 2 large lasers and 4 medium lasers. At that point, you don't even have to go XL. At that point, you could think about a light engine, for example, be a little bit safer and not die immediately when your side torso pops up. For example, light engine 280 right here. Maybe a little bit smaller, maybe a 270. That doesn't really help us. Well, at that point, you would have to think about ferro, a light ferro, whatnot. But let's say you had the 280 in here, or can we have a half ton? 265. That would work. So with a 265, you'd throw in a couple more heat sinks, would also be fine. And that should not be too hot. 2 large lasers and 4 medium lasers. You could also, let's see if we were able to fit this. If we went with the XL engine 250 or 255, as I said, would be the better one, but the 250 comes shipping with this mech. I want to see if we can get a 4 large laser build going. Because 4 large lasers is definitely nothing to scoff at. And we could definitely get this going right here. 4 large lasers. And then what you could do is you lower the arm a little bit more. Again, make it so that you have like 1 arm or so on there. And then add 2 more double heat sinks right here. That way you get 4 large lasers and 2 double heat sinks extra in the left torso. Or let's say you want to go long range because you get extra, what is that? 10% range bonus, right? 10% range, 10% cooldown. Nothing says you can't go ER larges, right? For ER larges, I would actually go for a combo. I would go for 3 ER larges, and then I would go for 3 small lasers. For close range point defense and a little bit extra damage, you would of course armor up your arm, and then you could maybe add in another jump jet, whatever. And then of course a double heat sinks to make sure that you can actually get rid of this heat. And as you can see, you can alpha strike this mech no problem. And then you could even, we've got 1 extra slot left here. Yeah, you could go with an hang on, remove that jump jet. You could even go ahead and just go with a laser AMS right here. If I can fit it, which I can if I remove this, put the double heatsink in here, sorry. And then we add in a laser AMS right there. That would also work. Of course, you need to watch your heat then if you add laser AMS. Alternatively, normal AMS and 1 ton of ammo if you don't want to have the extra heat. But that is another build that you can run. That's quite a few. Of course, there's also the elephant in the room still. Absolutely. I don't forget you guys, they want to go a little bit more close and personal. Medium pulse lasers, 6 medium pulses. Definitely not a bad build. Gets 10% extra range, 10% cooldown is going to be pretty good, actually, in my opinion. The problem is gonna be you will want to go with a bigger engine. Not necessarily light engine, you could go XL, but maybe like an XL 300. Because that gets you up to almost 100 kph speed. You throw in those double heat sinks like there is no tomorrow. Can even have the mech symmetrical. And there you go. 6 medium pulse lasers. Lots of heat sinks. 3 jump jets. Definitely going to be a nice build as well. Once you've got this skilled out, those medium pulses will be hitting targets at the optimal range of, I want to say, like about 270 to 300 meters, which is quite nice. So that could definitely work as well. All right, guys. Well, I think we have shown a couple of really, really nice builds that you guys can do. Of course, you could also look at snap noses and light PVCs. There's lots of different builds that you can do, but I think I gave you guys a couple of ideas on how to build this mech now. And if you have other ideas on how to build this mech, put it in the comments down below. This has been TTB with another bit of Mechwarrior Online news. Hope you're still enjoying the game. Hope to see you in the live stream 6 out of 7 days in the week, twitch.tv/TheRealTTB. If you haven't done so yet, guys, hit the like button and share this video with your friends if they always forget about the events and forget about claiming their free mechs. And if you want to support me, guys, then either click the join button here on YouTube, become a channel member, or check out the various options in the video description below. Have a great day, guys, and bye-bye.